Yes.
Good evening. Heat Thing, thank you so much for kicking off the stream by redeeming the password. I'm excited to do more Guild Wars 1 today. After yesterday, like getting into Post-Searing and doing starting up some of the quests, I was like, I don't want to stop. I want to play more. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're gonna do more Guild Wars 1 and explore. I really love the lore thing, and then I realized like my Guild Wars live streams can be about whatever within Guild Wars, and so I'm really on a lore kick right now, so we're doing lore. So I hope that's okay with you. Because it's gonna have to be. How are you doing, Heat Thing? Oh, that's so cool. It's green screening a glass bottle. Error 404, drink not found. Alright. We're just gonna pop on in, but it's just casual evening. Oh, my click maps is on. Hold on, I need to fix that. So I left off in the sanitarium. Here we go. I had just helped Necromancer Mune, or whatever her name is. Talk to this guy again. Okay, nope, he doesn't have any. Oh? Oh my gosh. This was crumpled up in the dirt yesterday. Okay, it was not like this. I think that returning the relic made this happen. Hold on, I need to talk to some people here. Are you here to take me back? No, Horace. Pudding, all gone. The pudding with the yellow. Oh. He's, not coherent. Do you have anything to say about it? The adventurous one brings you to the dark. Today? What brings you to the dark? Oh, that's so unhinged. How about this, Kasha? You don't look like the usual raving lunatics. Is there... Okay. I was hoping that they would provide some insight, because this is up now. Again, it's levitating. So I wonder what exactly that relic was that we recovered. They probably explained it, but... I did not notice that detail before. But you know, that's part of what we're doing as we replay Guild Wars 1 is, learning all these different things. Now we're gonna have to grab some henchmen, because if I don't get henchmen, I will be in trouble. Okay, cool. Oh, it's just that easy. I just click on them, and they get added to the party. So I'm a ranger. We should get a fighter. Wait, can I only have 2 people? Oh, I click on them and then invite. Got it. That makes more sense now. Okay. So we got a healer and a fighter. We should really get a mage. I think that really rounds out the party. And now we've got 4 people. That's max. At least for this area. And, we resume to Old Ascalon. We're gonna hunt down the bandit Torin. Hey, what's up, Xena? You're cooking spaghetti. I've walked from Lion's Arch to Ascalon earlier, so once I've gotten food made. Okay, yeah, no worries. I'm I'm just warming up from the evening, or for the evening, and you join in whenever you like. It feels... Do you know what this feels like? Having played Guild Wars 1 back when it was in its heyday, like 2005, 2006. And then, I mean, that might not have been its heyday, but it's when I was playing a lot. But then coming back to it after 15 years, it feels like revisiting your childhood home, you know? Now, something else interesting that I learned yesterday is that apparently in Guild Wars 2, there aren't any gargoyles. Like, they've disappeared from the region. Specifically, I found this Priory Explorer. I was talking to them, and this NPC said, oh, we're still researching why the gargoyles disappeared about 150 years ago. So I am curious to learn more about that. The bone horrors. What I want to know is where our character went for 2 years. Like, the searing happened, and then we just ran away for 2 years? I want to know more about that. They probably mentioned it in the cutscene and I didn't catch it. Oh my gosh, this is where the bridge was. Is gone. Who's that? Oh, someone important. I'd forgotten about these, like, stronger units that are glowing a little bit. Like, they're kind of highlighted and they have a special name. Once you have faith, you never go back. That's what Elysia said. That's a death magic spell, isn't it? It is. I should level up my death magic more. Max level is 20. don't remember what the Ascalonian keys are for. Oh, he knocked me down. You brute. We're looking for the bandit Tauren. King's Watch. Wait, was I supposed to go somewhere else? Oh yeah, no, I need to go across this bridge. Oh, the bone horror. Wait, how do we get to it? Go this way? Not that way. Oh, I guess we gotta go through here. Okay, there he is. Warren, I've had to walk all over creation for you. Nice. I wonder if there's a teleportation, like a city that I can walk into while I'm all the way over here. So I'll be able to warp back. I'm also noticing that this is like a really early system for waypoints. Like being able to click on a city and fast travel there. And basically the city is the waypoint. I don't think there's any reason to wade over here, but we can. So we did. The cat. There's gotta be a city around here somewhere. Oh, it's the Char. Those are level 6. Okay, that would probably hurt a lot. What are they fighting? Oh! This is bad. Yeah, I thought so too, that it's near Fort Rainick. I'm sure if I follow the soldiers, like there's soldiers stationed here. So there's probably... Yep. Right here. Merchant, there's an outfitter. Collector. What are you collecting? Nothing that interesting. Sergeant Brannon. Some of the days when the Char feared the wall and the might of Ascalon. Don't you forget them either. Okay. Yep, Fort Rainick. Zunlai chest. I need to get those quality of life things. Oh, there's ornate Grawl necklaces and then regular Grawl necklaces. Rawhide belt. Can I salvage? I can. What about this? I can! Huh. I should probably sell... Well, no, it's not worth it very much. I could probably just salvage those for materials. If it has high sale value, I shouldn't salvage it. For me right now, if it has a value higher than 10 gold, I'm gonna sell it. I forgot to use this summoning stone. That's okay. I'm just running around to see which NPCs are here. I think War Master Grast was in Fort Rainick, but then you rediscover him in Old Ascalon, or like the Ascalonian city. Oh, they're all level 6 now. Oh, that's right, I'm level 8. There's Merchant Graham. There are many threats in this world, and it's dangerous to face them alone. If you seek allies, perhaps you'll find them at Embark Beach. Do you wish to travel there? No, not yet. Lord Darren. I've seen this sort of thing before, and it does not bode well, not at all. What is it you desire? Your words are grim. Today is a dark day in the history of Ascalon. Is it the anniversary of the attack? The Char have breached the wall again. They burn our homes and threaten to take what little we have left. The guards who man the wall have fallen back, and the Char army marches on Ascalon city. How did this happen? The Char are beasts, but it appears they are not as stupid as we may think. They organized a large invasion force and simply overwhelmed the garrison at the northern gate. Prince Rurik is directing an organized defense. Even now, he marches toward the wall from the capital city of Rin. Even so, Rin is far to the west. By the time he arrives, Ascalon city may have already fallen. Never fear, we will rise again. Your words are inspiring, but I'm afraid the end of Ascalon is near. How long can we hold out against such a beastly race as the Char? They have only one goal, and that is to see the end of us all. You've heard the rumors. Even Prince Rurik thinks the time has come to abandon the cities and make for the mountain pass. What must I do? The Ascalon army is scattered and in retreat, but small teams are regrouping and making stands against the invaders. If you can push back the Char, force them out, and retake the wall, Ascalon city will be saved. I'm on my way. The events of the next few hours will either be written about in legend or torn from human memory by the claws of the Char. The choice of which of these things comes to pass is up to you! It's just up to me! Little old me! We distracted the Char for a time with balls of yarn, but they eventually began biting our feet again. Oh, it was easy. We just dangled the strings from the edges of the wall. We kept them entertained for hours, but eventually they got bored. They realized what we were really doing. Okay, so Lord Darren, I'm just gonna write that name down. He's hanging out in Fort Rainick. There we go. Regular girl necklaces are from pre-searing, so you should sell or salvage. There's no trader who takes them. Okay, thank you, Xena. I appreciate that. I think it's probably the same for the aloe root, because I forgot I had picked that up in pre-searing. So there's probably another quest that wants you to gather aloe root or something, and I just missed it. But I'll have more pre-searing characters. The thing about the lore delving is that I'm probably going to have to replay stuff from time to time. Just because, like, there's so much information, right? Like, just, you can drown in it. So, I fully expect that we're gonna replay things. Or I'm gonna replay anyway. Because repetition is the key to memory. Yeah, aloe root is also pre, yeah, because I got it in pre. Can I talk to you again, or... Okay, this is all the same thing. Well, that's nice. I appreciate that. So that dialogue tree will take you through all of the options. It's just, from the very beginning, you can choose the short version, or the medium version, or the full version. And, I like that. I don't know what's up with the Zaishen Scout, but... I'm gonna leave that alone for now. So there's really, like, nobody here. This place is deserted. It's just Lord Darren, the Zaishen Scout, the henchman that you can hire, and then the Zoomlight storage. So, like, nothing's here. It's like it's been abandoned, and maybe it has. With the exception of but then why is Lord Darren there? Now what's interesting is just outside the wall of Fort Rainick is where you have people to talk to. Which is kind of strange. Like, why would they not set up in Fort Rainick? Why would they pitch a camp outside the wall? I find that odd. I can get a bag. Double click to increase the size of a bag from 5 to 10. I'm not really hurting for inventory space with the Zunlai thing, so I don't think I'll worry about that yet, but the Rune of Holding is good. Drawbridge down and Portcullis up as an invitation to be attacked. That's true! That's absolutely true. I'm wondering if there's a way that I can craft, bags like you can in Guild Wars 2. Okay, and Sergeant Brannon is also here. Can we talk to him at all? Okay. So we're gonna say that this guy is also here. I basically got a little notepad, and then I'm gonna put it into a Google Doc after stream and, like, look up some stuff. Or before we wrap up stream tonight, I might Google, or not Google, but, like, wiki some of the more prominent names. How far do you think I could throw this shield? Madman. Oh, did the char come back? Yeah, they did. Okay, Captain America. Oh, they're here. They're in our face now. I also noticed that the henchmen have leveled up. Like they've scaled up. But I'm wondering if I go back to old Ascalon, like the city, Ascalon City as it is now, if they're going to downscale to level 3 or whatever they were. Because that area is level 3. Where does this go? I think this was originally the way towards Wizard's Folly, no? Oh, this guy's up here beating my face. I didn't even notice him. Wow. So there's a searing crystal all the way out here. Or at least one of these things is all the way out here. That's pretty far. I think as long as you don't reform the party or log out, they keep their level. Yeah, we'll see. Because I'm gonna warp over there. I'm just kind of exploring. Oh, there's Pockmark Flats. Sir Nyman? Why does your name seem familiar? 3 rawhide belts. Okay. Saw a lot once I entered Ascalon from Shiver Peaks. Oh, really? So we are... I think this is beyond where you're able to go in pre-searing. Like, I don't think you can go over here. So, I'm just gonna jump back to Ascalon City. They're level 3 again. They scaled down. Training yard. Sir Bertrand. I feel like that name is familiar too. And then that's also a familiar name. Can I talk to you? Do you have anything to say? Captain Arn of the Vanguard at your service. That feels important. I have some questions. What do you want to know? Oh, yeah, yeah. How can I best serve? Fighting our enemies. Okay. Do I know you? Do I know you? It's you? Okay. Should I kick the fighter, the healer, or the mage? I guess I can type here too, but whatever. Whatever works. I just need to make room in the party, but I'm not sure which one is better to remove. You don't remember how to whisper? Oh. Something. Hi, Argum. Something you dislike but everybody seems to love is yams. I I don't know what your problem is, quite honestly. You're weird. I'm apparently very flexible. Oh, I like the cat ears. That's super cute. Oh yeah, super flexible. And I think your dress is made, like, out of tape. Because it's not going anywhere. It is, like, adhered to your skin. I'm trying to remember what these dances were based off of. Because I know mine is from, like, some popular song or whatever, but I don't remember which one. Okay, so healer and one other. So how about the healer and the mage, and we'll leave the other guy. There you go. And then what is it? N for friends? Yeah. I wanna Oh, here. Oh, you're already a friend. Okay, never mind. I think you linked the dancers in Discord once, but you forget? Okay, yeah, no worries. Okay, cool. So then what do I do? This? Yeah, okay. The Fonda. Wasn't that a character from, oh, Napoleon Dynamite? Who's this character? Oh, Foreman the Crier. Give my sincerest thanks. Oh yeah, this guy, Ambassador Zane. I want to look him up later. May the unseen ones watch over you. Unseen ones preserve you. Okay. I have the honor of repping the White Mantle. Okay, so he's a White Mantle kind of guy. Thank you for that, Lurkeet. And then he mentions unseen ones. Oh my gosh. I remember that the White Mantle, like Desolation, he was the one that helped make the final stand to keep the Char out of Kryta, and he said that he believed there were like unseen forces that were still working in their favor, and it was essentially like a battle of faith, and it was, you know, come hell or high water, they were going to try to make it work. And I think that's the unseen ones that Ambassador Zane is referring to, because it's unclear exactly why they won. There were never any gods that stepped in or did anything according to what I was reading, but it was, you know, they won, and so I think that instilled people's interest or faith in these quote-unquote unseen ones. Quite a while only Saul had seen the Mersat. Oh, is he talking about the Mersat then? Mission of peace. You've been a friend and I am grateful. Now I have another favor. My men and I are in constant danger. I have physical evidence of the threat, something that might convince the Vanguard to help. If you'll take it to Gate Guard Hollis, perhaps the Vanguard will agree to provide protection. You'll find him guarding the eastern gate in Old Ascalon. Okay. These supplies from David should suffice. Rest assured, soon the spirits of the dead shall be granted peace. Such are the blessings of the unseen ones. Heck yeah! We are on a mission of peace. Oh, Elementalist Azure. So she survives. Fire has undone Ascalon, and now fire may be her salvation, what brings you to me. Innis the White Mane. Okay, I don't need that. Or Innis the White, I should say. Gate Guard Sebastian. That used to be a lake right there. There was like a little tiny pond. Well, it's a pond. Probably not a lake. There's the statue of Balthazar. Master Ranger Nente. Greetings. Melandru's blessing be upon you. Char Patrol. Char Patrol broke through the breach. They've been stalking innocent people here behind the wall. Their depredations must not be allowed to continue. I go now to hunt these fiends. It would be my honor if you'd accompany me. What say you? Okay, but you have another... Here we go. These great cats are nearing extinction. Melandru stalkers. You can find and tame one of these beasts using the charm animal skill, or if you already have one as a companion, bring it to me. Okay. Achoo! Oh, excuse me. Oh no! Maybe if we'd found a way to go back around the other way, this would have been easier. Oh, there he is. Seven gold coins. There's a collector over here. My goodness, how far do we have to go for these char? Leading us all over creation here. There's so many. Goodness, no more. I fear that more of them might be heading this way. We need to discover the base camp and destroy it. Examine the bodies we slew. Something's interesting. They're part of a war band led by Gorgon Hatemonger, particularly nasty char. Usually be found near a bridge that spans a chasm of black sludge in the breach. If you were able to find and destroy him, it would throw any plans this warband had for an attack in disarray. You can count on us, sir. Oh my gosh, look at the wall in the far background. That looks a lot like the ruins that are in Guild Wars 2, except that the Guild Wars 2 ruins is more fallen apart because it's been so much longer. But also, what's this cave over here? Is there a statue here at all? Shaylee the Hermit. It's been a long time since O'Shalev involved himself in the affairs of men, and no longer still since any came seeking him out. What brings you to Shalev this day? Human? Who are you? I've got to look this guy up later. Looks Canthan? Oh, you're right. We're in... I guess this whole region is Old Ascalon. That was terrifying. That noise of whatever that was so loud. Half-eaten mass. Yummy. It's funny that the smiting minion sounds scarier than most of the monsters that are in this area. Hammer. Oh, it just has the look of a ram to it. We're under attack. It lasted 3 seconds. Am I going the right way? Ooh. Oh, an Ascalonian chest. I have keys for that. Yes. Ooh, a purple item. So fancy. Oh, this is where Baradin's estate was, I think. It's just like under dirt. But yeah, these are the trenches you climb through in Guild Wars 2 as a char in the starting area. just like nothing but dust and ash. And it used to be this beautiful vineyard. Hello, Hollis. I'm Hollis of the Vanguard. We go where the king's army fears to tread. What is your business here? Mission of peace. Nothing like the jingle of gold, eh? This will do nicely indeed. Ambassador Zane will have his protection. Yes, he will. Okay. Gate guard, Hollis. And breach, basically. Duke Barradin and the rest of the Vanguard broke through the Char lines to Piken Square. They were unable to take much in the way of supplies. Supply columns have been heading out to Piken Square with regularity, but I've just received word from Quartermaster Ada that the latest column is at least a day overdue. The Duke must have those supplies if he's going to hold out against the Char. You're heading to Piken Square. Can you discover what has happened to the supply column? Okay. So, Quartermaster Ada. May or may not have anything to do with anything. We're just writing names down. We're soaking it all in. Now, the one place I didn't explore much before I left pre-searing with this character was the northern, like beyond the northern wall area. Yeah, it really is this big. Because I remember going through Guild Wars 2 and I was like, I don't remember the wall being this tall, but it is. It really is. Over here. Ascalonian hunter. Breach is a dangerous place, my friends. Duke Barradin has asked me to watch for people brave enough to cross the wall. Follow me, I'll show you the safest way to Piken Square. Okay. Let's go. I've noticed that sometimes the bubble text will appear in the text window, but then it's a trap? Is it a trap? I see a Char over there. JK? Oh, okay. I was like, really? Hey, Donefro, welcome back. I've been patrolling the area regularly, but so far they've left us alone in Piken. They're ignoring us, okay. This water looks so metallic. I mean, maybe that's kind of the point, because it's been probably contaminated and tainted by the searing. Oh, there's nothing over here. Wait up, little dude! Oh, there's an Ascalonian chest over there. Just up ahead, not far now. Uh-oh, here he comes! Here he comes to slash my face! Oh, they just have such huge teeth. Oh, a char hide. Don't mind if I do. Oh, look at that. There's ruins over there. I wonder what that used to be. Here we are, Pike Square. Or what's left of it. What was this area? I'll just have to play more pre-searing, I guess. Oop. That convo around Charhide made me think, what if Guild Wars 2 had Ascalonian skin as a trophy? Calm down. But I get what you mean. I agree, like... So we find Duke Barradin in Pike Square. We already know about the Duke and everything. Or at least pretty much the basics of Duke Barradin. But I'm just gonna make a note of where he ends up. I mean, it kind of makes sense because where his estate is situated, fleeing to Pike Square might have been closer than trying to flee. I mean, how could you flee into Ascalon City, right? Like, everybody kind of dispersed away from the city and we're struggling to survive, basically. I'm Duke Barradin, I'm in charge. What assistance can I give you? Fires in the north. Those char in their fires. My men have seen another effigy in Desolation. The beasts grow stronger the more of those altars they have up, so we're gonna take them all down. I need a volunteer to head to the northwest and kill the char who tend the flames. And then siege of Pike Square. Good, it's you. You've earned my trust. Mostly not picking up. Oh, thank you. The char has pinned down. Our only chance is to take out the char captain and break the siege, then take the fight to them. While I ready the troops, I need you to assassinate the char captain, then report back as soon as possible. Okie dokie. Vigo? Rumor has it the reason we're not out here is that the Duke's daughter went missing. If the char have taken her, they'll be sorry. Althea is Prince Rurik's beloved, so here we're following up with Lady Althea. If anything's happened to her, his wrath will be great. Look for any sign of her and let me know if you find anything. Ooh. I don't remember seeing anybody named Vigo pre-searing, but I don't think... I saw most everything in pre-searing, but I don't think I saw everything in pre-searing. So... it's very possible that, I missed it. Armsman Pitney. We've no choice but to drive these charred devils back to wherever they came from. Pitney sounds familiar. There's the Riley merchant. Is there a Zoonlight chest around here somewhere? Probably, right? Ivor, true shot. Oh, there it is. I need someone who can handle themselves for a mission beyond enemy lines. We need to hit multiple targets disrupting the Char advance on Pikeett Square. You can meet Aiden just outside of Pikeett Square. He'll give you the details. Okay. By the way, it doesn't seem to be my headset. The sound balance seems louder on the left-hand side. Oh! Is it? I'm watching the levels right now. Because there's also like this booming sound, and it's always been in my left ear. And I don't know why. Put our vial of pink dye in here. This is what collectors like. These things. Your voice specially more... Oh, okay. Then hold on, I need to fix something. Thank you for letting me know. Oh yeah, how did that happen? Oh, you know what? Sometimes I just have to... This will like reset it. There we go. That looks better. Somehow, I don't know why, but sometimes my microphone starts to like kind of lilt to one side, and then I just have to unplug it and plug it back in again, and it's like back to normal. Okay, crafting material. Throw that in there. And then need this identification kit because we picked up something cool. Highly salvageable, that's good. Halves the casting time of spells, that's nice. This doesn't even have a value associated with it. Typical IT fix. You can make a living with it now. Have you tried turning it off and on again? IT Crowd is an amazing show. It's funny because some of what I do does involve a little bit of IT support. I say a little bit because it's not, true IT. How do I get rid of this? There we go. But it's like IT light, if that makes sense. Is there a merchant around here? Oh, Quartermaster Ada. Hello. A member of the Vanguard. You're a long way from the city. What brings you out here? Yo, merchant. Oh yeah, these are pretty valuable. None of which I use. Oh, there's Ferricapo. So they survive. That little Tom, he's a blight on the honor of his unit. We've been out here doing what no one else will, and he goes and deserts. Where's the honor? Where's the pride? Where's his loyalty? If you see that lowly dog, tell him that Ferricapo can hold a grudge for a long, long time. He'd better sleep light, because if we ever get out of this hole, I'm coming for him and he's gonna wish he never left us. Uh-oh. I'll tell him. So many lives have fallen these last few years. Many battle to bring new casualties, but none are more saddened by all of this than I. Still, the job must be done, so the dead are never forgotten. Casualty report. I've now compiled a list of casualties resulting from this military action. Take this report to War Master Titus in Ascalon City. This would normally be my task. I fear my duties are not yet complete. Okay. Fallen soldiers. With all the recent battles, I haven't the time to retrieve all of the family crests identifying the fallen. I could use some help. Will you investigate the battlefields and return yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, sure. Whatever you need. Oh? Oh? I'm beyond the gate. That's not supposed to happen. I guess everything we gotta do is over this way somewhere. So Pike and Squares, I think, was something you could see in pre-searing, but I never made it out there before going over the wall. Oh, Aiden, there he is. I carry nothing I cannot live without, leave nothing behind that can be tracked. Take nothing I do not need, and make no promises I cannot keep. I'm perfect. If you have seen me, it's because I want you to. If you have not, I have already seen you. This is like the very calm and polite version of that copy pasta of like that Marine guy who's like, I forget how it starts. But anyways, just that's what it makes me think of. We're gonna hit the Charhar at several key points. Alright, let's move out. He's a ninja. A ninja. Oof, they hit me hard. That hurt. Oh, but we got the heals, so it's no problem. Ooh, char skin. Should I make chicharrones or a bag? I'm just not sure. Elias is following us around for some reason. I forgot why. The Char should miss those warriors when the time comes to fight. Come here and let me tell you about the next target. Okay. We need to travel to a nearby Char supply depot and help ourselves to the weapons the Char have so thoughtfully stored there. I'll lead the way and you follow. Elias is your hero? Yeah, I mean, he's champing it. I mean, he's just carrying this thing and running around with us. Like... He's casting spells too, so I'm kind of unmotivated to hurry along whatever mission he's with us for. Because it's like having a bonus party member. Oh wait, no, he's with you! Oh, okay, I thought he was like part of a quest. Yeah, he's a hero. Okay, that's a hero. I only learned about heroes yesterday. I didn't play any of the expansions where heroes were introduced. Or, they were introduced in factions, right? Nightfall. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is where I need to ask what all the lingo is for the different expansions, because there's Prophecies. Is that like PR? And then there's Nightfall, which is NF. And then Factions. Oh, chests. Ooh, Dwarven Hammer. Prof, Faction, NF. Okay, cool. With or without S on the factions. Got— whoa! Camera just gave me whiplash. Ooh, Kargtooth Blood, or Kargoth Bloodclaw. Slaying him will throw the Char forces into disarray quickly before they are upon us. Let's return to Pike Square. Okay. Okay. Okay, family crest from fallen soldiers. So I guess I just wander around looking for dead bodies. Oh, and what about Eye of the North? It's just, EOTN? Wouldn't that be? But then there's... Is there any overlap or confusion for content within Guild Wars 2 regarding Eye of the North? So I know you can go there in Guild Wars 2, but there isn't an expansion that's Eye of the North. Oh, it's the only actual expansion and it requires prophecies. So then, what is Nightfall and Factions? Is that DLC? Is that what they called that? I'm looking for bodies right now, because we need to pick up those crests or whatever from the Fallen. Oh, they're standalone campaigns. Okay. I got it. I'm not seeing any fallen soldiers. You'd think they'd be scattered around somewhere. But... Investigate the battlefields. Where is that? I guess we haven't... Oh, it's over here. I mean, we're kind of close. Can we get there from here? This prevents you from accessing areas if not added on the same account. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, here they are. Oh, they all come running. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm terrified. Get the imp. If I hold down... Hey. RT Spirit Spammer ally at level 20. Yeah, probably. It's just, I haven't, met one, or, had an interaction where there were that many swarming. So I know that I'm squishy. My friend isn't. But I was thinking, like, I better be careful that I don't aggro their attention or I will die. Alright, so that's all the corpses. What's over here? The sound of burning arrows and dual shot flying. Is it just that the sound is annoying, or something else? Oh, the ignite arrows from the char. Okay, I thought you just meant like any of the arrow sounds or something. It's telling you you're dying. Gotcha, gotcha. Like, oh yeah, by the way, you're like on fire and stuff. Might want to do something about that. It's amazing there's actually grass over here. Like, there still are... There's some vegetation. Wait for the party to catch up. Life finds a way. So true. You know, it's literally like I'm a priory explorer on an expedition, and I have a guard with me that's keeping me safe as I just traipse about. So casually. Wonder what's over this way. Is there a... I don't know, what's over here? Oh, that sound. Yeah, that's a spooky sound. Yeah, Fire Imp is a great ally. I just kept forgetting to use him. Oh yeah, look at that. There's... Oh, to Diessa Lowlands. Okay. I think that's just a region, right? We can't warp to it. We'd have to go to somewhere within Diessa Lowlands, so we'll just... It's up here. Hey, what's up, Cannibal Kane? Good to see you. Stefan is so tired of you whimsically wandering off. I do enjoy a good whimsical wander. Okay, I'm gonna teleport to Pike and Square, because we got some stuff to turn in. Hello? Teleport me, please. Thank you. Yes. I had to BRB, and you were ending your stream, and by the time I got back, you'd already raided somebody. So, I'm glad I got to say hello again. Stefana's token melee. I should slow down the char and buy us time. Cool. I'll worry about all of that later. I'm still deciding on the build I want to go for. Because obviously I can't do everything. You max at level 20, so you have to be choosy about where your attribute points are going to go, and all of that. I like the idea of being a ranger with necro minions. That sounds fun to me. Many thanks for your help. I can yep, okay, cool. Soul Feast! No thanks. Yeah, if it wasn't a Sunday night, I would have gone for another few hours. Oh yeah, no, I get you. I felt bad. I was like, oh no. We'll meet again one day. Do I have anything to identify? Yes. Improve sale value. Nice. Very nice. Then let's salvage some stuff. It's been a while since I've played Guild Wars 1, so I'm open to suggestions of like how anybody would go about salvage versus selling. Maybe there's specific crafting materials I'm gonna need more of because I'm a ranger / necro. So I'm always open to suggestions. Far enough along, we're able to add another party member. I brought in Gwen for some fun mesmer. Nice. Mesma. And merchants. Oh! This also does the wiki thing, like Guild Wars 2? Nice. Chat was joking I would stream for another hour because I've done that. Whoa! 4 hours stream into a 12-hour stint? Dang. That's intense. You'll see the materials you'll need for each and what armor rating it is. Okay. We need this. Yeah, so I'm coming from having not played this game in over 15 years. So I've forgotten a lot. if not pretty much everything. And the look since it's the original Fashion Wars. The OG. Okay. So, mission of peace. I need to go back to Ambassador Zane. Casualty report. War Master Titus in Ascalon City. Fires in the north. Southern edge of DS. Okay, we'll go towards DSL later. You're heading to Pike Square. Can you discover what's happened to the supply column? Yeah, so where's this happening? You know what? It did. It broke the party. It probably warned me that it would do that, and I just did not. I didn't read it. Was not paying attention. It says party formation is 4 out of 4, so if you want to add the mesmer, I just need to remove Stefan. How come I can't kick him? Oh, are you party lead now? It looks like you are. Let me leave and you invite. Okay. See if that works. Okay, cool. And then kick Stefan. Okay. I'm gonna check the map. Oh, we need to go back the way we came. Okay. And then Char staging area is also that way. Duke's daughter is Diessa. And this... Oh, it's all the way down in Regent Valley. Okay. Siege of Pike and Square is... So there's a lot of stuff back the way we came. So we'll start there, and eventually we'll probably pick up more stuff that's headed towards Diessa. Shall we go? I'm ready. Oh, did you add... Oh, there she is, okay. Let's go! Just shading stuff and like that. Look at that, this one is right here. Oh, the char- that's right, we're assassinating the captain! Just a little bit of assassination. A wee bit. Wait for the rest of my party to get here so I don't- Oh! Oh god, they saw me! Help! Don't let them touch me! Oh wow. And it's- yep, okay. This is what happens when you have 3 level 20s fighting level 5s. Yeah. Is Gwen. I have the tapestry shard from pre-searing. I learned about a bug where if you accept, like if you party up with somebody that has already finished the Gwen quest, and you haven't finished it yet, it will like overwrite your progress and glitch it as if you have finished it even though you haven't. And that commonly happens when it's like, oh, let's party up so that I can grab that quest from the lady who's standing just outside that gives the resurrection signet. The Char staging area. That's here. And that's that looks like it's gonna be in Diessa Lowlands, I guess. Oops. Actually, while I'm tabbed out, it should give us a little clip if you have clips.
It'll be a little more action-packed than this. My biggest... You have not. Oh. Wow. I'm going to have to install it. What time is it? 7?
The game looks so familiar.
Oh! Oh! Oh, stay...
You meant to do that, right?
When driving, always look where you're going.
That's awesome.
He rolled. He didn't flip. He rolled. Alright, let's go fix him.
SnowRunner. Okay, I haven't played that game. For a moment, the vehicle and the landscape reminded me of a zombie game whose name escapes me at the moment. Oh, that's gonna irritate me. It's like I can picture the logo for the game. And I played it a lot. I got really into it. Yeah, of course. Thank you. How old of a game? Days Gone last. Oh, it released maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Uh-oh, did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. But we'll kill these guys all the same. It was one where you could build up a base, which it really narrows it down. You could reinforce things. You could move to a different location to make a safe house, and it was modular. So like you could choose a section and have it be for entertainment or for storage or for defense, I think, like tower defense kind of thing. Not DayZ, no. Oh, it's gonna drive me bonkers. It had an eagle-looking symbol, like orange, and angular, and kind of blocky. So it was like a bird sort of symbol like this. Jay-Z? Jay-Z? Where is this? How do we get there? Oh, I see. There's a ramp going down, I think. Get out of here, Beyonce. Use my sky scale. Sure. Let me just summon my sky scale from Guild Wars 2. I don't think it was Division. It was like one of the few games that I actually bought through the Microsoft store because they had like a special going on where you could play it for free for a while, which tons of games do that. I'm trying to remember anything unique about the game that would help distinguish it from the hundreds of other zombie games that are out there. Yeah, so basically you'd have a location where you could build a base, and each base would have different amounts of nodes in it, if you will, or different sections where you could build it up. Okay, we need to get up there. How do we get up there on that bridge? And you could... I mean, you would get in a vehicle, and then you could drive to different locations to loot stuff, and the items that you looted were materials that you could use to build up, like, a little node of your base. And you went on different missions, so there might be people you needed to rescue, and then the people that you rescued could also come to join your base. Not every time, but sometimes. I'm guessing how we need to get there. We have to go, like, all the way around? I think... Yeah, I think we do. This is gonna be a trek. Okay. Cool. Oh, look, that's purple. Does that mean we can go in there? Oh? Supply. Oh, hello? Were you sent by Hollis? Thank the gods. We lost our armed escort. Paradis needs supplies. Take the lead. We'll follow. Whoops. Oh well. Guess they're following us now. Is that purple? What is this? Health and energy are boosted by high morale. Oh, that's cool. I forgot there was a morale system. Okay, I think if we go this way... Oh, from killing bosses! That makes sense. So I could tell the number was going up, I just didn't understand why. You know, if Argon were here, he might remember which game it was. Because he played with me, and I think Nightblade also played it with us. Like, we had a little group going on that game for a short while. What is that? Yes! State of Decay! That's it! Oh, thank you. It was State of Decay 2. And the clip from the game that you were playing reminded me, spent this entire time Googling dedication. Oh, no mural, it's just a wall here. Maybe this NPC has something to say about it. Nope, just looking for scorched seeds. Don't recognize the name. Is there a mural from this direction? Oh yeah, there is. Look at that. Is that Dwayna? No, it's Lissa. Oh. Interesting. What was here before? One of the characters said something, but it probably is unrelated to the area that we're in. Is this a dead end? Yes. Whoop. Yes, give me them ads. Oh, this is one of my favorite icebreaker questions. What would your entrance music be if you were a pro wrestler? That's a really fun one. Now I just have to decide what my entrance music would be. Yakety sax. That's good. Man, I'm the one that put these questions in. I should have my answers prepared. I might go for something like Ace of Spades. Like a really high energy rock. Came in like a wrecking ball. Oh, look at these. This archway here. Is that a char? Wait a minute. What are we looking at here? Because it has horns. And the char have horns. Or could this be Grenth? Could this be a thing of Grenth? A warrior boss? Oh, right. Hate monger. Senor hate monger. What's the quickest way back to Pike Square? Press U quick so we know what area you're in without tapping out to the big map. Oh my gosh, that's so helpful. Thank you. Yeah, we could probably follow the water. Like if we go down here. You want to know what that skull is now? Always keep it open in a corner. Yeah, no, I should. I just didn't... I didn't know. Now I know. And now I need to keep it somewhere on my screen. What is this? Scorched Seed Collector. Oh, right. They'll put icons for people that are hanging out. I hope this is faster and we don't hit a dead end. That zone is so confusing here. Yeah, it's tricky. Please let us cross through here and save some time. One thing I've always appreciated about the maps is that they have these dotted lines to show you. So if you wanted to double back the direction you came, you'd be able to. Oh yeah, I remember. That Ascalonian dude guided us. You learned some trivia about this area? Oh, what's that? I also wonder about this fountain. There's a fountain just like this in the Ascalon city. Post-Searing anyway, you can get close to it, but this is in the city of Ascalon. You can't reach it in pre-Searing, at least that I could tell. But it's interesting that there's a duplicate fountain here that there was in the Ascalon city. Eastern third of the instance shares the westernmost part of the Northlands from Pre. Oh. Yeah, see, that was the one region that I didn't explore thoroughly before going to Post-Searing. I completely forgot. But I am going to... Oh, yeah, this is tar. That's why it looks so weird. I'm gonna have other pre-searing characters that always just stay in pre-searing, so I can go back to anything I want to, if I need to, as I'm learning about lore stuff. But, I like looking at maps and stuff, seeing, pre-searing versus post-searing, but also going into Guild Wars 2. It's really cool whenever you can spot connections between areas, like landmarks or statues and things. Did he go this way when he let us through? Probably, because there's just a bunch of char down there. Is that supply company still with us? Yes, okay. Be annoying if they died. Disappointed cat stare gif. Is that because I said I forgot to check I can the northern area? No way to go this way. We're eating our cookies. Is it a cookie supply? Imagine we eat the supplies on our way over there because the snacks are just too tantalizing. It's like our favorite flavors of Pringles and Chips Ahoy cookies, Reese's, peanut butter filled pretzels. Alright, Sir Duke. By breaking the siege, you help turn the tide in our favor. We'll establish a base here and launch raids deep into enemy territory. Char will be sorry they ever laid eyes on the Great Wall. Cool. What assistance can I give you? Hammer and anvil. My troops are moving to sweep in behind the Char warband led by Grim Sharpfang. If all goes according to battle plan, the Char will be driven up toward the tar pits. I need a group of stalwart fighters to sweep down from the north and help my troops pin them against the tar pits. When you have them trapped, I want you to crush them as a hammer and an anvil. Okay. Okay. Well, I thought there was somebody else in here. Did I do it again? Oh, that's Master Ranger Nente. Did we do it? Supplies for the Duke. Oh, crap. Yeah. So the thing that I forgot, it's not just escorting things back to wherever, like, you've got to stop just outside the encampment and then talk to somebody before you go in there. Otherwise, it's like it never happened. This happened before with a relic that you were supposed to recover for Necromancer Moon, or Moone, or however you say her name. And, I just wandered right back into the sanitarium, and that didn't count as recovering the relic, so what that means is that I'm gonna have to do it again. But I know where they are at least, so I'm not gonna have to like wander around aimlessly. Oops. That's not what I meant to cast. Here's Grim Sharpfang. More like Grim Dolphin. Pretty much. Did we do it? Yeah. Okay, and now that we know a faster way to get to the supply people by just cutting across the river or through the river, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, can't go that way. You have to go through the tar. I'm outside here. Oh, oh! It won't let us? Hello? Hello? Will it? Will it? Oh, here we go. Attention to my health. Ooh, skull shield. That sounds cool. What I'm looking forward to, or what I should say, what I'm curious about is those char figures that are in the Black Citadel. I wonder if you ever meet them at any point along your journeys in Guild Wars 1. Like, I don't remember what eras they're from or anything like that. I'd have to go back and reread the plaques. But I'm wondering if they are referenced anywhere beyond those statues. Higher Fear Shot is a hero. Are they a hero that you can use even in Guild Wars 1? Or that's one of the Revenant spirits? Only charred hero in Eye of the North. Interesting. That supply depot thing should be... thought it was... Wasn't it like right around here? Somewhere? We were like coming through this area when we found them. I thought. Hey Ghosty, good evening. You can use heroes anywhere. He basically starts the rebellion against the old or paving the way to Guild Wars 2. Oh, that's super cool. I look forward to learning more about that guy then. Gold coins. We saw his daughter or granddaughter statue yesterday in Guild Wars 2. Oh. That was the one who was betrayed, you mean? Like she was stabbed in the back and she was like, at least I know my sisters are free? That one? Oh, dude, that's cool. I mean, it's not cool that she was betrayed, but the fact that those figures are related to each other is interesting. Oh, they were betrayed? It's radical! My favorite! You got stabbed? It's awesome! Do you, like, come back to life and get stabbed again? Can we get to them this way? Or should we go the other way? Hold on, I'm trying to make this call. Because if we go... Yeah, no, I think we go down and, like, through this tar. Colorado Mountain Man, hello, welcome in. Or maybe we can't go down here. Just kidding! I love the little char doing a haka in the lower corner of the screen. Yeah, right? That's a specific character from Guild Wars 2. I don't remember which one. But that's like my stream test. Every once in a while, when I really concentrate, I'll sometimes get very still. And I don't move a lot in the game either. And so it'll kind of seem like stream is frozen. So I always have him dancing over there. So you can tell if the stream is smooth or if it's, you know, choppy or anything like that. So it's quality assurance, and he's adorable! Man, these things are dying in the time it takes me to cast a spell. It's impressive. It says Gwen all grown up, huh? Little Gwen. And then we need to go this way? Question mark? Okay. We're gonna grab these guys, and we're gonna take them back to Pike and Square, but we're not gonna go in Pike and Square. Right? That's what we learned last time. That's why we had to come back and do this again. Just ahead is where we met that one guy. Which guy? I've already forgotten. Oh yeah, you talk to one and it activates it for the whole thing. Okay, so now... Oh, that's a big warband. Oh, there's Gorgon Hatemonger again. We killed you! You have the audacity to come back to life. Okay. Grab, grab. Want to get stabbed again, surely. For the cool factor. Yes. Yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it. I mean, their greatest honor is dying for a good cause on the battlefield, right? Dying honorably. I mean, I'm doing them a favor here. Look, Char Martyr. They're even calling themselves martyrs. They know. They know what's up. For posterity and all that. Because one day they want to have a statue of themselves in the Black Citadel. Okay, we're very close. And we need to go down and this way. Come on. From what I can tell, the skull mural on the archway is of a char since the boss spawns behind it. Interesting. See, it's that sort of little detail calls into question the... I did it again! I did it again! It's okay. I'll do that later off stream. You guys don't have to suffer. Zeno tried to warn me, and I got distracted by the lore. We've made it at last. We can take it from here. I'm sure he'll personally want to thank you. Oh! Oh! Oh, we didn't fail! We didn't fail! Woo! Completed! I thought for sure I failed. I was so upset. I was like, no. What I was saying before is details like that can cause you to question if what the humans are saying, like, oh, this is a human city, this is Ascalon, it belongs to the humans, but then you find something like that and it's like, did it really belong to the humans all this time? Because now we have evidence of a char structure, right? So, contradicting evidence. They were following closely, yeah. Cain Malcree, could that be... Is that the same Cain that I suspect it might be? Amen and I owe you a great debt. Yep, enjoy your water crackers and cheese sticks, my friend. My troops couldn't have destroyed Sharp Fang and his warband without you. Yep, I'm just that awesome. Humans are actually the bad guys in Ascalon. They invaded after the gods came from the mists. Yep, yep. Exactly. Because it was after the gods introduced magic. I think it was Abaddon, right? Abaddon introduced magic. And then humans went crazy with it and started to push everything else to extinction. And then... No, that's not true. That's not true. Mankind was on a conquest, and then magic was introduced, and then humans were pushed to the brink of extinction, and then King Adelburn went and... No. Would it have been him? It would have been somebody else, wouldn't it have? King Auric? It was King Auric. But he went to petition to the gods, like, hey, we're almost dead. Can you help us out? And that's when it was sealed into a stone. King Doric, thank you. I was very close. King Doric. That's when it's sealed into a stone, broken into 5 pieces, and then thrown into the volcano. Yeah, and not only their structure, but an age structure, exactly. So it's like those are the little details that I think are really cool that they've included. Oh, I need to go to the Zune Line chest because my inventory is super full. Um, so may I add you as a friend? Or would you like to journey with us? We can kick out Gwen maybe. Or whoever. When does party formation increase to be able to have 5? Is it not until like later areas, or how does that work? Air staff. Salvage. 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 That's a collectible item. And so are the char carvings. Health plus 45 while hexed. Interesting. How about this? I'm gonna send you a friend request and you can ignore it or accept it. Totally up to you. How do I do that? Yeah, N for friends. Can I do it like this? Huh? Okay. Let's see what this sells for. Hi. Will it keep the vault box open while I'm over here talking to the merchant? Would that not be amazing? Hello? And... okay. Very nice. Oh, I have an unidentified war staff. Let's take care of that. Reduces weakness duration on you 20%. Sell it. We have 2 uses remaining and 8 uses, so we should buy another identification kit. Stick that over there. Your wife was texting you. Oh yeah, no worries. He has all 4 of our fur babies and was rubbing it in. Aw. Looking at timeline, Ascalon as a kingdom was established in 100 BE of the gods, whereas the gift of magic was made in 1 BE. Yeah, they made that like right before their exodus. Basically, humans pushed Char away using God's powers before they got magic. Yeah. It's really interesting lore. And it's amazing how much of it is described in just the first manuscript. So I want to read the other manuscripts. Next week I'm out of town on a business trip, but I'm going to use that time. Oh, thank you, Dan Froll. I'm going to wait to talk then. Should I buy a bag and then use the Rune of Holding? Or is this a mistake? Could I trade for a bag? of a collector. I feel like I could find a collector. I'm not hurting for inventory space yet. Vico has something to say. If this is where I'm to meet my end, I will meet it gladly. By Balthazar's blade, I'll take as many char with me into my afterlife as I can carry. Garfaz Bloodfang. My last time out, I nearly slew this bloated coward. Bloodfang and his forces fled northwest into the Desolation lands. The Duke won't let me lead a group after him, says it's not strategic. If you were to hunt down that fur-wrapped vermin, I'd do my best to see that you were duly rewarded. Okay. I think that's everything I can do here right now. What are you collecting? What are you offering? What are you buying? What are you selling? $11 to $18. I think the current one I have is actually still better. Yeah, $15 to $28. I can't use this, so I'm just gonna sell it. I told her I could play dirty and get all the kids' attention, and she called me. Nice. Alright, I'm selling this last thing, and then I'm ready to venture back out. Perfect. So I need to go back into, I think, let's see, let's do this. Oh my gosh, look at this. Very nice. I don't want to go into Diesa Plateau just yet. Basically, I need to go back through the breach to Old Ascalon. Is where I need to go. Yep. And I think I remember the fastest way there. Easton, who cares, really? All we're doing is putting off thousands of death for a short while. Okay. Quick stand so you can see the shirt. Teen Titans! But yes, I will stand up once I'm out of combat here, so you can see it. Poor Beast Boy gets green screened. Such is life. I'm moonwalking. What is this? Did you see that? I broke into a moonwalk. That is too cool. Oh, wait, I need to have someone targeted. Just Invisi Robin. Yeah, I pulled an MJ for sure with the moonwalking. Alright. I appreciate that they give you a guide when you first come to this area, although I feel like the guide is easy to miss because he's just like talking into the air. I think you can see his messages in the area chat, because some NPCs you'll see their messages in area chat, others you don't, but I think when it's quest related they do show up in the area chat, so they're harder to miss. But then he'll say some lines and then he just books it. He's just going off, you know? So if you're not paying attention and you've triggered his dialogue, but you're distracted fighting Char or something, it's a little too easy to miss. But I do appreciate that he's there at least, so it can show you, you know, here's a quick way to get on the other side of the wall, or, you know, to Pike and Square and back. Look at that. More char ruins. So then perhaps this little area, oh, I really want to get back to in a future stream, but I want to go back to pre-searing to see if I can find these in that, you know, north of the wall. Yeah, exactly. Because then I wonder about this. This fountain is probably designed by Char. Or maybe they built the fountain afterwards? After taking it over? Abaddon is dead. Grenth will not make the mistake the other gods did. We will not hear from Abaddon again in this lifetime or the next. Are you sure? Positively sure? I haven't played any of the expansions, or not expansions, campaigns. Oh look, there's another one. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. This is steeped in Char history. Is there any, what? Yep, and there's another one over here. So that's also saying something about the Char and how desperate they were to get these lands back. They destroyed their own history and pieces of their own culture because they wanted this territory back. I mean, they also torched it to dust and ashes, which is, you know, extreme. But I just find that very interesting. Surge the Hateful. Radical decolonization. Oh yeah. Here's a take. You can play MMOs in first person. Just if you want to be extra. Sometimes I do this when I'm playing MMOs and people just lose their minds. They're like, oh, why? What are you doing? But then we get a really up close and personal look at these landscapes. See, Char architecture also uses a lot of iron and metal incorporated. So the fact that there's this kind of door, but then when we're in Ascalon City, like pre-searing, wooden doors, right? But this is made of metal. So that feels like more hints about Char architecture. I would get so sick fighting this view. Hi, Desolated. Yeah, I don't stay here for long, but it's helpful when I'm looking at the environment and I'm trying to get a close-up perspective, so I do appreciate that MMOs at least make it possible for you to go first person. So, yeah, I wonder what this was. Anyway, very interesting, I think. Oh, look up there! Look up there. There's even more of it. This was huge. This was a huge structure that the Char built. Assuming that this is an image of a Char, which Kane had looked up earlier. So, yeah, this was a very big and important structure. The doors are made of wood. But I wonder if there's anything that we can learn about this region and what city might have been here or what structures might have been here. You know what I mean? Like, was this a major city? Because it seems like it. How does this architecture match up with Char in Guild Wars 2? Guild Wars 2, a lot less stone, and everything just looks like it came out of a scrapyard. It's very cool, in my opinion. It's just also very, jagged, metal. There's a lot of it that's rusting. but it's just everything is made out of metal. Almost everything. Okay, do we go this way? How do we... I'm lost. How do we get back? I thought it was right here. Destroying your own turf is all the rage in Tyria. Oh, this was part of the Great Northern Wall. Well, I thought that was right here. All of this. And then this is a slightly smaller structure. Because I'm wondering if the Great Northern Wall was actually built around a char structure as some kind of statement to the char. Like, we built it bigger, better around your little puny building. Oh, here we go. Is this the way out? And this is just a possibility. Like, all we're doing here is theory crafting. We are like prairie explorers, just able to take a time machine back in time and walk the land. Because, okay, then you've got stuff like this up here, and this feels more human. However, you also see this kind of texture or architecture in the catacombs. And the catacombs... Those minions, dude, those minions get me every time when they expire. But the catacombs are also really, really interesting. Like, from the looks of it, in my opinion, the catacombs were here before the humans came along and made Ascalon City, and they repurposed those underground ruins for catacombs. There are burial chambers in the catacombs, but there's areas within the catacombs that don't look like they would have originally been part of burial grounds. It's almost like there was a city there or something there before that just got buried. Those fences, or those faces, are, I believe, depictions of Balthazar. Okay. That's very likely. Because we also see 2 murals of Balthazar in the catacombs. In a small chamber with like a little pool of water. There's like a graveling that's there as well. A single graveling. He's a bit stronger. He's like a large graveling or something, but he's down there. There's a stained glass window of Grenth, and then on either side of the walls are depictions of Balthazar. And that face is within those catacombs as well, so it would make sense if that was the face of Balthazar. Could it be a mockery of the char murals? Now that's an interesting thought. Oh, and then here's a statue of Balthazar. So he's got like some... He's got some horns kind of coming out from his head. Let's go to the other side of him and look. Oh good, I needed to talk to you. Master Ranger Nente. So... well, we don't get a good view from here. Not super good. Oh, wait. What if I... yeah, it's very dark. But, even from a distance, it does look... my camera can't zoom out far enough. There might be a picture of this on the wiki. First, let me turn this in. It's mighty deed. Gorgon is slain. Yep, I'm awesome. Thanks. Here, let's see. Wiki Balthazar. Guild Wars game window will now be minimizing. You are about to view the Guild Wars wiki site. Okay. Plastering their god of war all over their defeated enemies is quite the propaganda. It is, though, isn't it? It is. Okay, so here we got Balthazar. We're just going to step away for a moment to look at this. And while I'm tabbed out, I'm going to show the architecture of the Char in Guild Wars 2. Because the other thing, and this is kind of going meta a little bit, is that the different pieces of culture and different creatures in the game are going to evolve over time. So like when they expanded into Guild Wars 2, there were certain things that got refined or changed a little bit. So for example, the Char, in my opinion, look far more cat-like in Guild Wars 2 than they do in Guild Wars 1. Like when I first played Guild Wars 1, I did not read them as cat-like creatures. To me, they were just like hulking, hairy beasts with horns coming out of their head and really, really big teeth. And I just read more like a werewolf or something. But coming back to the game and getting a closer look at them, I'm like, oh, okay, yes, those are cat-like creatures. But it was through that refinement into Guild Wars 2 that it made it easier for me to see what they were intended to be in Guild Wars 1. And then there's also limitations when it comes, and that's an example of limitations when it comes to graphics or having different assets and better resolution textures in the game. So there might have been certain things that weren't possible in Guild Wars 1 that then became possible with Guild Wars 2. On top of that, just the natural refinement of the lore of Guild Wars and everything. Now, I haven't played the other campaigns, like I said, or Eye of the North, so there might be even more information and more things we get to see about the Char within Guild Wars 1. Yeah, exactly, Danful. They felt like bipedal hyenas with lions kind of mixed, like something that didn't feel like cat. And then you get to Guild Wars 2 and it's like, that's a cat. Right? And it's a cat with horns and 4 ears. Like, so anyway, here's Balthazar, and here's a mural from Gandhara. I haven't been there yet. I'm assuming that's from a different campaign. Yeah, this is going to be in the Crystal Desert. And here's another mural. But even from this, the face that's in the stone totally looks like this face, just like, right? So I see that. Here's this one on fire with a really impressive looking beard. There's a golden statue. It's super dinky tiny. Okay, and then here's alternate names, so this can be helpful, right? Bringer of war, finder of wisdom, he that shows us the final truth, judge of the powerful, revealer of strength, scourge of the prideful, paragon of bloodshed, god of strife, master of might, the blade of conflict. It's interesting that he's referred to as the god of strife, but then he's also the finder of wisdom. And I wisdom usually will avoid conflict unless absolutely necessary. So I feel like some of these kind of conflict. And then it's interesting, well, with what we know about what happens to Balthazar in Guild Wars 2. And so that's something also very interesting is how Balthazar was twisted, because if he's supposed to be the scourge of the prideful, but then he doesn't do anything about the humans taking over Ascalon and kicking the Char out. I don't know. I don't know. The gods were very hands off. That was the other thing I noticed from like episode 1 a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about the creation of Tyria. It's like they just sort of did stuff, but they didn't get involved with the stuff. They were like, "Oh, we have the serpent people. They got it. They're, keeping the balance and whatever," until the humans came along and threw everything out of balance and pushed those serpents or the Forgotten to the Crystal Desert, and the gods like just had no reaction to that. They were like, "Yeah, that's cool. It's fine. Okay, the humans can rule now. Whatever." um oh yeah, you can come on into the Discord. Hey Chadwick, what's going on? Welcome. We're talking about lore, if you couldn't tell. Bearer of the Zippo. For real. Ruler of the Seven Kingdoms. Wrong lore. That statue we're looking at in game looks pretty cool and pre-searing. Yeah. Yeah, he is. So yeah, because he's like on fire. He's just maintained on fire, but the fire is put out. So this paragon of war and the judge of the powerful and the revealer of strength, his fires are extinguished, which also feels like it's got some symbolism, right? There was a fire so much greater than whatever was at this statue that people were using to symbolize the power and the wisdom or whatever of Balthazar. And it's just his fires were engulfed and extinguished by even greater fires coming from the searing. um, which I feel like there's something there too. So now I'm gonna go over to the Guild Wars 2 wiki. I'm gonna show you pictures of the Black Citadel. And the Black Citadel is built over the city of Rin, which becomes the human capital in Guild Wars 1. And of course over Ascalon. Can I see pictures? Here we go. So this is what char architecture is like. Very angular, lots of metal. Keep up on your tetanus shots or you're going to be in trouble, okay? It's just like this huge sphere. Everything seems salvaged. And now some of this is also concept art, but it gives you the vibe. Yeah. So like big plumes of black smoke. Gear is very industrial. It also feels oddly kind of cold. But this is what their structures are like. There's also a fire room, like an engine room in the lower portion of the Black Citadel, and to me, the lumps of coal looks like kitty litter. Yeah, Great Imperial Smelter, Junker's Scrapyard. So, you get the idea. So there's a lot less stone. But this also could be an example of technological innovation because every society is going to improve over time. They're going to learn new techniques to build better structures. So they might have started with stone and then switched to metal and welding and forging because they felt that it was stronger than stone, that it was easier to reinforce. Um, and it was also, you're able to make better war machines with metal and fire and things like that. So anyway, and then there's also the Nolani Academy ruins. You can visit that in the Black Citadel. Haunted Nolani, ruins of Rin are here, and there's some interesting NPCs that you can talk to as well from the German Priory, and they also give you some hints to what's going on here, or what they're looking for, what they're learning, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so that is the Black Citadel. And then we looked at Balthazar. I think those are the things, the only things that I wanted to peek at. So we'll go back into the game now. The game. You've been playing for 3 hours. Please take a break. Elias is chatty. Oh, has he been chatting it up? Oops. There we go. Okay. Now, I need to turn in Mission of Peace to Ambassador Zane. Oh, I got a key? Oh, thank you. Item is reserved for another player. You'd probably have to trade it with me from within a city. The other cool thing in Guild Wars 2 that I just had completely forgotten about, these giant crystals, there's at least one surviving crystal. I think there's actually two, but there was one that I got my own eyes on. but there are searing crystals that you can find while you're playing through Guild Wars 2 in the Plains of Ashford, I believe, in that region, which is the starting area for the char. So it's a really interesting juxtaposition. And I remember when I was first playing through Guild Wars 2 and there were all the Ascalonian ghosts, I was like, wait a minute, is this a callback to Guild Wars 1? Are these like all the soldiers and stuff that were fighting the Char from Guild Wars 1? And that is correct, because of the faux fire incident that King Adalburn does as a desperate last minute, you know, if I can't have it, nobody can have it kind of thing that cursed the land. And that's why there's a bunch of Ascalonian ghosts wandering around. You also get to fight Duke Baradin as a ghost. You go into the Ascalonian crypts as one of the first dungeons. And you get to meet a few characters that are actually featured in Guild Wars 1. So it's really cool how they've tied those two things together. So I'm really looking forward to playing through the other campaigns of Guild Wars that I never played in the past, and then seeing the starter areas of all the different races with new eyes, because I'm wondering if there's other callbacks to Guild Wars 1 within the other starting areas. Like the Asuran, maybe not the Sylvari, but maybe, I don't know. You saw the evidence guard Hollis required. We do what we must in this life. Thank you for delivering it. Okay. There's another crystal in Blaze Ridge Steps. That's right, that's right. Good memory. Let's see, what else? Casualty report? Oh yeah, Ascalon City. To Ascalon City! Gotta head to bed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it pretty soon here. I'm probably gonna turn in this last quest and then call it an evening. Like an hour ago. I can relate, I can relate. It's just, it's so much fun. I've always loved listening to lore dives that were put together by other people. Just for all kinds of games, like especially like Dark Souls. It's so lore rich and there's so much information that you can learn from the environment in terms of where you find things and who you talk to and when you talk to them, where you talk to them, like all that kind of stuff, right? And I realized that there was potentially stuff like that in Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2, and then I got so excited and I was like, okay, I really want to explore the lore and take a deeper look at the people, the places, the things, and all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate you hanging out, Kane. It was really cool. It was really fun to run around. I typically do these lore streams on Sundays, but I think I'm going to do more gameplay of Guild Wars 1 on Mondays. And then I do more Guild Wars 2 on Tuesdays. But like I said, next week I'm out of town on a business trip. And look, it's the same fountain here in Ascalon City. It's sus. Did the Char build this? Or did the humans build this? I don't know, and I want to know. Anyway. Have a good night, Kane. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now I'm going to turn in this quest to War Master Titus. If it happens in Ascalon City, it's because I say so. Casualty report. Let's have a look. Dwayna preserve me, we've lost so many good soldiers. We cannot continue to pay this kind of cost for meaningless gain like Pike and Square. Baradin was a fool to forge ahead. The Vanguard are our best and brightest, but what use are they if they're thrown into the grinder? Forgive my tone, but I fear we are losing this war. Return to Cordis and tell him to send me regular reports. I must monitor this carefully. Oh. See, no. Something else that I noticed back really early in the stream, the sanitarium that used to be Ashford Abbey, there's that statue of Dwayna, right? And in pre-searing, she's floating there. She looks really pretty. But in post-searing, when you first go there, it's all crumpled on the ground. Like it's all a heap of scrap. half buried in the sand and the dirt. When you go on that mission to recover the artifact for Necromancer Moon or however whatever her name is, for Necromancer M, it repairs. It goes back to the way it was. After you recover that special artifact, it suddenly restores the statue to the way that it was pre-searing, which makes me really interested in what the artifact is. Devs have limited resources and use the same assets. Don't get me started on the broken stairs from the Echovald. Same ones everywhere. Yes, and that's absolutely true as well. So those are some things we need to take with a grain of salt. I agree. But it's a thread to potentially follow to say what are some things that could show evidence to the Char having occupied this area before the humans got here, and they just kind of took over and built around and repurposed. Yeah. But also could be reused assets. There you are. Asked to pass a message from Prince Rurik. There's trouble at the Great Northern Wall. They'd like your help. Squire Zachary is waiting for you at the wall. One thing before you go. Since Althea's disappearance, the prince has grown increasingly reckless. Be careful. Yeah. We've got a mission to learn about that. Okay. I'll take care of it. I noticed a mural up here. I want to just see what this is. Is that one of the serpent people? One of the Forgotten? The original guardians of the land? I think that might be. There's like these dragon serpent heads. Humans are really bad at maintaining stairs. Look at our highways. The thing that I think is interesting is that King's Watch here in Ascalon was there at 1 AE after Exodus. Yeah. Like, one thing that I'm gonna do while I'm out of town, like I'm still gonna be sending messages and active in the Discord, but while I'm out of town, I want to read the other manuscripts and see if I can get my hands on the Guild Wars books, because there are books that bridge Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2, so I want to take those into consideration as well. King Adalburn has commissioned a monument to those who died in the Searing. I'm compiling a list of names of the fallen. I don't have the records I need. I believe a copy of the old census might have survived in the ruins of Old Ascalon. If you could get it, that would be a great help. Okay! And what do we have here? This looks like Dwayna. And there's Balthazar. And there's, I believe this is Melandru. There's Lissa. There's Grenth. Good night, Kane. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, I'm gonna give you a special tag in the Discord. The area where we're talking about Guild Wars lore is like this private little section. So I'm gonna give you that tag so you'll be able to go in there. I link all of my Google Docs there. Everyone that has the link has permissions to comment on those docs. If you learn something, if you think something should be added or have questions or, you know, leads that we can follow, you'll be able to do that there, but I'm gonna give you that tag. Did the God of War actually fight back the Char in a more real way? Not just like for our god, but the dude could have literally gotten his sword out and laid down the law. He was here for humans pushing the Char out of their homelands. And that's a question we gotta answer, right? Because they erased Abaddon. Oh, was he a mural over here? Because I think I did see like a smashed wall. Where? Like where would he have gone? In a general sense. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Like he's just not depicted. So I'm definitely interested in doing a deeper dive on each of the gods and like their histories and actions that they took throughout time and stuff. Like the whole thing with Abaddon and the introduction of magic to the world is really important to look at. So I want to know more about that. Because in the manuscripts, it makes them sound really standoffish and uninvolved. But I doubt that they were totally uninvolved. I mean, they were walking Tyria, they were walking around. It also made it sound in the first manuscript, it made it sound like the old gods created the land, like they actually formed the land. But then apparently there's later information that we learn that contradicts that, that says, no, they did not create the land. And they didn't make creatures either. The creatures came from the mists. That is the origin of everything. So that insinuates that the gods also came from the mists. So what made them gods? How did they rise to godhood? You know, like there's so many questions there. So in a future stream, we're definitely doing a deeper dive on the old gods and what it means to be a god and all that. I really need a bath. I'm starting to stink. That's probably why he came up here all by himself. And then that's the Great Northern Wall. Okay. I feel like this is a really good place to leave this for now. So next time we're playing through Guild Wars 1, I'm probably going to be going into Diessa Plateau and seeing more new things, but we're just going to gradually march through the campaign of Prophecies and Nightfall and Factions and the expansion Eye of the North. Anyway, so let's switch gears here. Gonna leave the pate. And then we're gonna log out of the game. And this is the part where I like to find somebody else who's also streaming Guild Wars. Maybe it's Guild Wars 2, maybe it's Guild Wars 1, but I try to raid people who are doing similar content. Let's see. Oh my goodness, that's a long title. This one's working for a title, I think. Oh, is this one playing through something? Okay. Progressing the training account. Okay. Let's go say hi to Baby Carrot. Oops. So for those of you who'd like to join the raid, there's the raid call we use. There we go, raid's been started. So tomorrow night is Guild Wars 2. And then Friday I do retro games, and right now I'm playing through Fallout 2. Really, really amazing. I'm loving the story. Saturdays I usually do like a sleuthing kind of thing. So I'm playing a mystery game, puzzle game, whodunit kind of game. And I put a vote in the Discord so people can choose one of like 3 different games that they might want to see me play. And then next week, Sunday through Saturday, I'm out of town, so there's not going to be any streams, but I'm going to try to be active in the Discord, assuming I've got good connection. But I'll still be doing research on Guild Wars lore. I'm going to bring my notebook. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then Sunday after that, so not next Sunday, but the next Sunday after that, is when I'm resuming normal streams. So we'll be doing more Guild Wars lore, and all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.